This video and every other video on this channel is brought to you by our channel members. Join today for early access, bonus content, and more. Hey, let's love Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Welcome back to All Elite Wrestling, and welcome to All Out. We are here at last. I do apologize that Best in the World didn't also happen this weekend. It's been a weird week. As Josh Alexander makes his way down to the ring tonight to kick us off. The walking weapon, Canada's own, starting us out tonight as he looks to take down one of the biggest shadows over his career. Looks to take down a man he's been trying to defeat for years but has been unable to. Josh Alexander stepping into his first one-on-one match on an AEW pay-per-view here in LS11 Universe. He's a former two-time TNA X Division champion, one-time NXT Tag Team champion, one-time TNA Tag Team champion. Be competing in the semifinals of the PR Championship tournament soon as well. As now, here comes Samoa Joe. The man that reigned over LS11 Universe as the Impact World Champion for over 500 days. He seemed unstoppable then, he seems unstoppable now. With Joe marching down to the ring. Oh. Royer has made his way down to the ring. Been a while since that 511-day run with the TNA World title. Now tonight, he looks to take down the man that many thought would have been the one to end those 511 days. Before everyone said his name. He appeared. So, Josh Alexander, John Morrison's our main event tonight. Josh Alexander and Samoa Joe. First match of the night here at All Out. Here we go. They lock right up. Both these men extremely good technical wrestlers. Josh Alexander compared to Kurt Angle in many ways throughout his career. Lock takeover now has Samoa Joe down, and Samoa Joe takes him to a head scissor now. Joe. And Josh Alexander goes back up to his feet now, and Josh Alexander. Form now, Samoa Joe answering back, elbow strikes here, knocking back Josh Alexander. Samoa Joe pulling him in now, and Samoa Joe Uranagi. Josh Alexander, though, countering Josh Alexander with a leg sweep. Alexander a kick into the head. Down goes Joe. Samoa Joe getting back to his feet now. Power slam to Alexander. Samoa Joe getting him back up to his feet now. And Josh Alexander across the ring into the corner. Samoa Joe, big knee strike. Down now, and Samoa Joe. The ropes. They went for the senton, but Josh Alexander getting out of the ring. Samoa Joe following after him now, and Samoa Joe. Him up, and power bombs him on the floor. He goes for the legs now. Josh Alexander's got a hold of him here. Josh Alexander's got him. Throws him into the barricade. Alexander now with Samoa Joe. Throws him into the barricade by the timekeeper's area. Joe, a kick to the midsection, countered by Josh now. Josh Alexander with Samoa Joe back into the ring. 5 count. Joe, knee into the midsection. Pulling Josh in now and hits him with another Uranagi. Samoa Joe getting him back up to his feet now, and Samoa Joe. In the midsection again now, Joe. The clothesline now. Alexander's got a hold of him here. Josh Alexander going to the head of Samoa Joe now. Joe getting picked back up to his feet here. Josh Alexander pulling him in. Lifts him up. What a power bomb there. Joe rolling back through, and Samoa Joe with a takedown. The ropes now. Samoa Joe. Elbow drop on Josh Alexander. Has him down. Samoa Joe. And back up to his feet again now. And Samoa Joe. Midsection. Double underhook. And power bombs him. Tiger bomb there. Helper, but no. Josh Alexander getting the shoulders up. Josh grabs onto the leg now. Josh Alexander sweeping the leg of Samoa Joe. Taking him down. Alexander's now got a hold of him here. Josh Alexander. Right hook into the back of Samoa Joe. Josh Alexander getting him back up to his feet now. Right hook connecting. Josh Alexander swings him around, pulls him in. He's up. Torture rack position. And torture rack bomb from Alexander. Cover now for the 1-2. No. Slam there from Samoa Joe now. Joe getting him back up to his feet here. Samoa Joe with Alexander across the ring again. Clotheslines him. Elbow strike. Forearm. Alexander falling forward right into Samoa Joe. And going for the boot. Josh Alexander's got him in. What a German from Josh Alexander. Folds himself over as well. And now Josh going up to the top rope. Josh Alexander gonna look to fly. Looking for. Went for moonsault. Samoa Joe countering. Samoa Joe pulls him in. Joe has got him up. And he's got him down for the power bomb. Samoa Joe now going for another boot. Josh Alexander. Whoa, wait a minute. Josh with a rear naked choke of his own on Samoa Joe. Josh Alexander looking to put Samoa Joe to sleep with his own move. Alexander wrenching it in. Samoa Joe realizing just how much trouble he's in. Samoa Joe now headbutts him. Now Joe with a headbutt again. Josh back to his feet. Caught with another power slam. Joe grabs a hold of him now. Getting him back up to his feet. And Josh Alexander. The corner. Samoa Joe. Oh, God, no. Samoa Joe looking for. Muscle Buster. Right on that surgically repaired neck. Josh Alexander kicking out. Samoa Joe wasting no time going right up to the back again. Now Joe coming in, goes for the legs. Josh Alexander's got him. Josh, overhead belly to belly, both men down. Both men down now. Who's going to get back up first? It's Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander, the first one, back to his feet now. Grabs Samoa Joe. Right hook into the back, taking him down again. Alexander now picking him back up to his feet. Overhand shot, firing away at him now. Josh Alexander, forearm strike into a discus forearm on Samoa Joe. And back up to his feet now, and Josh goes for the forearm. Joe countering. Joe super kicks him. Now Samoa Joe coming off the ropes into a senton. They do another cover now. Samoa Joe cover for the 1-2. No. Hold him now. Kick to the head. Now Alexander's got a hold of him. Looking the arms. Here we go. Looking for the C4. Samoa Joe countering it. And body drop. Joe, wait a minute. Might have been looking for the coquina clutch. Josh Alexander, a forearm. Now Alexander trying to stop him from getting out of the ring. Joe goes into the corner. Alexander with a big drop kick, taking him down. Now Josh has got a hold of him. Now Josh Alexander into the ankle lock. Wrenching it in on Samoa Joe here. Samoa Joe grabbing that bottom rope, staying in it. Josh grabs hold of him. Samoa Joe countering though. Joe swings him around. Here we go. Samoa Joe, German suplex. Into the full Nelson. Hooks the arms around the midsection and connects with the Chimeraplex. To Josh Alexander for the 1-2. No, another kick out from the walking weapon. Now Samoa Joe is caught. Josh Alexander sweeping the leg of the Destroyer. Onto the leg now again. Josh Alexander kicking away at Samoa Joe. Josh Alexander German suplexes him again. Joe falling on top of him here. Not quite a cover though, as Josh Alexander pushing him off of himself. Or the referee could call if that was a cover or not. Countering now, and Samoa Joe into... Whoa, what a jumping neck breaker there to Josh. Now Samoa Joe's got a hold of him. Josh Alexander thrown over the top rope. Samoa Joe went for the right hook. Josh Alexander countering now, and Alexander into the corner here. Josh Alexander. Samoa Joe now up on the top rope here, and Josh with Samoa Joe. In trouble now. Josh Alexander, a right hook connects. Goes up top, and... massive T-bone superplex to Samoa Joe. Josh Alexander for the 1, 2. Joe kicks out. Samoa Joe connecting with that back elbow now, and Samoa Joe into rear naked choke. Trying to put down Josh Alexander the way he did many a times in TNA Universe over the last several seasons. Josh Alexander, though, he's fighting, he's scratching and clawing, trying to stay in this one. Is the walking weapon. He's trying to stay alive right now. Josh Alexander. Gonna break the hold now. Elbow strikes. Samoa Joe repeatedly getting knocked down. Joe grabs him, though. Headbutt from Samoa Joe. Joe's got a hold of him now, and Samoa Joe with Josh Alexander for... Whoa, looked like he was going to go for a body slam. Instead, just threw him halfway across the ring. Samoa Joe went for the right hook. Josh Alexander countering, and Josh with Samoa Joe now into the corner. Top rope now, Josh Alexander. Connecting. Going up. Here we go. He's going to hit another one. Another T-bone superplex to Samoa Joe. Both men down. They've been giving it their all since the opening bell. Josh Alexander now getting back up to his feet here. Samoa Joe is down. Alexander now picking him back up to his feet. Pulls Samoa Joe in, and Josh Alexander, here we go, gonna finally hit. C4 spike. Into the cover on Joe. Josh Alexander, 1, 2. Oh. Alexander getting picked back up to his feet. Samoa Joe, oh my God, just slapping him in the face. And Samoa Joe with the suplexes again coming in. Samoa Joe just folds him. Rolling Josh over again. Right back in. Rear naked choke is right back in on Josh Alexander. Wait a minute, Josh Alexander prying the arms free again. Elbowing Joe in the mouth. Samoa Joe getting knocked back here. Josh Alexander. Right hook connecting again. Clothesline now. Alexander's got him down. Josh Alexander going down. Ground and pound on Samoa Joe. He's going to cut him open there with that shot. Joe is down now. Josh Alexander. Down here. Josh Alexander just hammering away repeatedly. Now countering, though, into a headbutt again. Samoa Joe picking Josh Alexander back up to his feet. And Samoa Joe, no. Josh Alexander countering it. Turns Joe around. Here we go. Torture rack position. He's got him up again. And torture rack bomb. Them in again now. And Josh Alexander. Here we go. Hooks the arms a second time. C4 spike to Samoa Joe. Into the cover. He's got him down. 1, 2. No! Josh Alexander now. Wait a minute. He's going up to the top rope. Josh is up top now on Samoa Joe. Get him off the top rope. Going for the choke. No. Alexander countering. Josh Alexander pulls him in. Samoa Joe. They're rolling him over now, and Josh Alexander. Ankle lock is right back in. But Joe is in the ropes again. Now Josh Alexander. A punch to the back of the head. Oh, Joe rolls back to his feet. Takedown to Josh Alexander. Joe getting him back up again now. Josh Alexander. Back up. Samoa Joe. Kick to the midsection. Full underhook. Gets him up. Tiger Bomb again from Joe. Samoa Joe, a super kick connecting. Samoa Joe is going high risk. You don't see Joe fly too often nowadays. He goes for him. He misses it, though. Samoa Joe missing the mark. Josh Alexander. Northern Lights suplex. Josh going after that leg of Samoa Joe. He's just targeting that leg. You see Joe favoring it as well. Josh kicks him in the back now. Josh Alexander taking him back up to his feet again now. Hand chop. Right hook connects. Pulls him in. Josh Alexander's got the arm. Into an arm bar on Samoa Joe. Alexander, a submission expert in his own right. That Samoa Joe is. Joe rolling back through, a knee into the head. Josh countering again here. Josh Alexander. Here we go. One more time. Torture rack bomb. Now Alexander. No. Knee in the head by Samoa Joe. Oh, and here we go. Now just going to get into a Raw strike exchange. Or the Samoan Destroyer and the Walking Weapon. Joe getting there early better here. Josh Alexander, though, trying to fight back. Chopping back and forth at one another here are Joe and Alexander. See both men's chest and back just getting bruised all over from this physical altercation. There's a chop. Samoa Joe countering. Samoa Joe and Josh Alexander locking up here. Throwing haymakers at one another. Josh Alexander and Samoa Joe. Alexander got the better of him. What a clothesline! Now he's got Samoa Joe. Center of the ring. Samoa Joe trying. As Josh Alexander let him go for a moment there. Samoa Joe crawling. Trying to get to the ropes, but Josh pulling him back. Josh Alexander. Wait a minute. He forces the submission. Samoa Joe taps out. Just like that, Samoa Joe tapping out. Something we have almost never seen in the LS11 universe. As Josh Alexander pulls out the win, knocking off Samoa Joe. Finally getting one over on one of his greatest rivals in LS11. What a war to kick us off here in Toronto tonight. Josh Alexander managing to put down Samoa Joe. The Walking Weapon with the win. That is only our first match of the night. Here at All Out, Josh Alexander finally getting one over on Samoa Joe. All right, coming up next here at All Out, we've got an 8-man tag team matchup. This 8-man tag match will determine the fate of AEW for the foreseeable future, because if this team here, the $1 Billion Elite first, making it up are the Murder Machines of Lance Archer and Brian Cage. If this team wins, then the diplomatic immunity of the $1 Billion Elite is restored. The stipulation that was decided at All In just a few weeks ago back in Texas will be thrown out. Nobody can lay a hand on Shane McMahon, the Bucks, or anyone else associated with them outside of a sanctioned match again, where they risk their jobs being terminated here in AEW. But if the $1 Billion Elite lose, the Young Bucks will have to step down as EVPs, and Tony Khan will regain a majority share of AEW. So, out first are the Murder Machines of Lance Archer and Brian Cage, and teaming up with them tonight are the former AEW Tag Team Champions. Of course, we don't have an AEW Tag Team title match tonight because of just there wasn't time to determine number one contenders, because my like fell apart. As here they are, the $1 billion Bucks, the Young Bucks. The EVPs making their way down to the ring. Matt and Nick Jackson. Getting down to the ring tonight. Big matchup here for them. A chance to regain their diplomatic community and be essentially untouchable. Able to do whatever they want here in AEW. Nope. Bucks have made their way to the ring. And now here come the All-Stars to try and take them down. Outburst. The savior of AEW in a way. Hangman Adam Page, the man that took down Shane in the Texas Death Match. As Hangman Page making his way down to the ring. He feels it is his destiny to save AEW. He says he wants to be done with the $1 billion elite, send them packing, and then he can focus on his real target, his real nemesis, Switchblade Jay White and the Bullet Club. Man, the first one to make his way to the ring. Out next, the man that returned it all in to help Hangman and the others fight off the $1 billion elite in that Texas Death Match. AEW's resident daredevil, Darby Allin. Making his way down to the ring. Darby Allin in action tonight. We saw him take down Brian Cage in singles action a few weeks back in his return to the ring, but this is his return to a pay-per-view tonight for the former world champion of AEW. All the way back in season 3, he was the AEW World Champion for a little while. Wants to climb those ranks once again. Darby steps up next, and finally, the hometown welcome, the hero's return of the hometown boys. Two men that cut their teeth here in Toronto. Edge and Christian. Edge and Christian are back in AEW. E and C are back together again under the bright lights of All Out. So, Edge and Christian are here. Let's do this. The very fate of AEW lies at stake in this matchup. It's Hangman and Lance Archer starting it out. Hangman clotheslines him, but Archer is standing. Oh my God, and Lance Archer coming in strong here, swinging him around. Lance Archer's got a hold of him and taking him down. Put him down by the back of the head here, Lance Archer. On off the ropes now, Lance Archer is splashed to Hangman Page. They're rolling him over now with a kick, grabs Hangman now, and Lance Archer kicks the midsections. And punching Hangman in the face. The ropes now, Lance Archer goes for a splash, Hangman out of the way. Chop now. Archer still standing. Hangman getting knocked back with a shot there, and Hangman Archer with a punch to the midsection, though. Now Lance Archer with Hangman Page. Was for him. Hangman countering. Oh, Hangman. Oh, my God. Just got leveled with that punch. As in comes Brian Cage. Cage coming in, going for a headbutt. Hangman kicks him in the head himself. Cage getting him back up to his feet now, and Hangman. The corner now. No. As now Brian Cage got a hold of Hangman Adam Page, taking him towards the corner. Throws him into the corner and throws him across the ring there. Brian Cage went for the moonsault. Hangman out of the way. Hangman Page. What a clothesline, faking him out. A standing shooting star there. Down goes Cage. Hangman getting him back up to his feet now, and Hangman and Enziguri connecting. Tag made. In comes the reckless daredevil Darby Allin. Taking out Lance Archer. With a forearm strike now, and Darby Allin springboards into a moonsault. Darby firing away at Brian Cage now, kicking the midsection. Taking him down. Up kick there now. Archer getting back up on the apron again. Darby Allin came launching at him. Nick Jackson tagged in now. Darby Allin now gets caught and has an elbow driven down the midsection. Darby Allin now, hang on a minute. Caught with a knee strike there by Nick. Nick Jackson getting him back up to his feet now. Nick Jackson pulls him in with Darby into the corner. Countered there by Darby Allin. Darby Allin springboards into a crossbody. Screw crossbody. Whoa, went to wipe out Lance Archer, just knocked him out of the air. Now the murder machine's being sicked on Darby by the Bucks. Brian Cage, no, Darby Allin. Midsection here, and Darby. Come on, Darby. Code Red. Oh, a bulldog sends him face first into the steps, though. Nick Jackson taking him down now. Nick Jackson with a count of 3 now. Darby countering, though, sending Nick Jackson back into the ring. Darby Allin goes through. Gets caught, though. Brian Cage slides into the ring here for a moment. Nick thinking here. Got Darby in the ropes now. Nick Jackson chopping Darby Allin. Ties him up in the ropes now. Pulling back on the leg. He staggers now. Nick Jackson pulling him in. Sends him off the ropes. Ducks him. Now countered. Darby Allin answering back. Into the crossbody now. Darby's got him down. Darby goes up top for coffin drop on Nick Jackson. Into the cover now for the 1, 2, and Lance Archer making the save. Darby Allin springboards into a moonsault, taking him down. Darby tags in Christian Cage. The Father of the Year is in. Wait a minute, Nick Jackson's got a hold of Christian, Northern Lights. These people are saying, we want Edge. Toronto being loud and clear that they want Edge in this matchup. You can see him getting in the ring there for a moment. They to break up the pin if needed. Taking the midsection now. Wait a minute, going for package pile driver was Nick Jackson. Christian Cage, back body drop connecting. Christian dropping the elbow on him now. Now tag made, Matt Jackson is in. Matt Jackson and Christian Cage running into one another. Big drop kick there, taking him down. Now follows through, standing moonsault, knocks him off his feet. Matt Jackson has him in trouble now. Matt Jackson looking for springboard. Hurricane Rana taking down Christian. Christian crawling towards the corner. Edge is in. The people wanted Edge. They're getting Edge. And Edge coming in like a house of fire. against the Murder Machines and the Elite right now. Oh, but a bulldog from Matt taking him down. Matt Jackson goes for him. Edge pushing him back. Now knocks him back. Kick to the midsection. Hits him with a big execution DDT. Into the cover now. He's got Matt Jackson down. Saved by Nick. Edge tagging in Darby now. And Darby coming in hot. Darby Allin with coffin drop to the other Buck. Into a cover. 1, 2. No! Tags in Hangman. Hangman staring down his former friend. Discus forearm. Knocking back Nick Jackson now. Hangman Page. Telling Matt to get up. Was daring the rest of the Elite to get involved. Hangman misses the buckshot. Avoids the super kick. Scoops him up. Into Deadeye. Tag is made. Edge is in. Down goes Nick Jackson. Now Edge with spear. Wiping out Lance Archer. Wiping out Brian Cage. Hooks the leg to make the Bucks EVPs no more. Edge scores the win in his return. And just like that, we are one step closer to this Shane McMahon mess being behind us once and for all. Edge, Christian, Darby Allin, Hangman Page. A huge win there. Christian taking the elbow to the back, but Edge getting in. And then once Edge was in, it was game, set, and match. The heroes of AEW picking up the victory. Got more coming up at All Out up next here in Ella's 11 Universe. TBS title on the line up next. All right, folks, up next here on the show, we have got our first bit of championship action because it is time for the TBS Championship. Making her way to the ring out first, representing Bullet Club. It's Bullet Club's first matchup of the night, and they have plenty, trust me. As here is Jamie Hayter making her way down to the ring. Former AEW Women's World Champion in her own right is Jamie Hayter. And tonight, Hayter looks to become TBS Champion, something she's actually tried her hand at once or twice in the past as well. Tonight, he has to take down a completely different beast, says the Queen of AEW. So, Jamie Hayter making her way down to the ring. Newest member of Bullet Club here in AEW. She challenges the Toxic Spider of the Aaron Stevens family. Aaron Stevens, I'm told, not here tonight because he suffered a neck injury last night on Collision. You have no idea how happy that makes me. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. As here she is, the Toxic Spider. Thekla marching down to the ring. She won that TBS title just a few months ago, beating Julia Hart for it. I believe at Revolution is when she won it. She's been on a warpath ever since she got here to AEW, unpinned and unsubmitted. Is this Aussie powerhouse. One of the most dangerous women in LS11 right now is Thekla. She even has a victory over Jamie Hayter already. But makes her way to the ring, championship around her waist. Do it. Hayter and Thekla one-on-one. TBS title on the line. Any further ado, here we go. here we go. Thekla. Oh, coming out of the gate with a drop kick. Jamie Hayter locking up with her. Thekla's speed and her explosive offense has been one of the main driving points that's made her so dominant here in AEW since she arrived. And Jamie Hayter looking to slow that down and use her size advantage and her power advantage over Thekla right now. She wrenches the arm up behind her now. Thekla. Hayter now. Thekla taking her down now. Pulls back on the arm. Jamie Hayter now is down. Thekla getting knocked back here. Jamie Hayter now caught. Elbow strike to Thekla. Grabs a hold of her. Across the ring into the corner now. Big elbow strike. And massive suplex out of the corner from Hayter. As now Jamie getting her back up to her feet here. Jamie Hayter. Chop there, knocking her back. Kicks her in the midsection as well. Thekla. Want her through now. Trying to pull a fast one here for the one. Kick out from Hayter. Thekla kicks Jamie Hayter in the midsection. Pulls her in. Lifts her up. And suplexes her down. Got a hold of her now. And a drop kick into the back of Jamie Hayter. Tekla's got her now. Thekla kick to the head from Jamie. Hayter now getting her back up to her feet. Kick to the midsection. Elbow strike connecting. Pulls her in now. Throwing her off the ropes here. And Jamie Hayter. Collide now. Thekla. Clothesline of her own here. Thekla follows through with another one. And sweeps the leg of Jamie Hayter. Has got her down now. And Thekla into a cover on Hayter. Immediately kicks out. Now Thekla right back into another cover here on Jamie, who kicks out yet again. Jamie Hayter lighting her up here, pulls her in. Hayter grabs a hold of her, gets Thekla up and down. Suplex there, Jamie Hayter. Hayter here, Jamie Hayter. Thekla getting her back up to her feet here. Jamie Hayter. Want her right back in again now. And Hayter. Down with another suplex. Jamie getting her back up to her feet now. Jamie Hayter. With another one. Out of the ring now. Thekla. She begins the count now. Thekla. Coming in now, and Thekla grabbing Hayter. Swings through. Hurricane Rana taking her down. Now Thekla. Right now, countering. Swinging through. Real kick there. Super kick there. Thekla. Hayter is down now. Jamie Hayter. Caught by the leg now. Thekla dragging her back towards the center of the ring. Thekla. A leg scissor now, trying to choke out Jamie Hayter here. Thekla forces submission here fairly quickly. We're only a few minutes into this matchup. Thekla also doesn't have Aaron Stevens by her side tonight. I wonder if that's playing any mind games with her not having her backup of the Aaron Stevens family, which is crumbling by the day, it feels like. There's a big elbow from Jamie Hayter. Getting Thekla back to her feet, pulls her in. Jamie Hayter's got her up. And swinging brainbuster. Thekla takes her down. Cover now, Jamie Hayter for the 1, 2. No! Her now getting her back up to her feet again. Jamie Hayter. Forearm strike to Thekla. Knocks her back. Thekla ducks, rolls her through now into a cover on Hayter for the 1, 2. No! Another kick out from Jamie. Now Thekla with the spear. Hayter rolls her through. Hayter, the steal to win and steal the TBS title. Nearly gets her. Hayter's got her down now, stomping to the head of Thekla, busting her open. Question is, when she bleeds, will that make her more or less dangerous? Thekla not used to the sight of her own blood. Her kick, Jamie Hayter countering. Hayter goes for a double axe handle. Whoa, ducks behind her here. Hayter chops her, swings her, no, countered. Hayter now swings Thekla around into Haterade. Is it gonna be one and done? No! Hayter nearly gets her with the Haterade. Oh, but Thekla now into a Black Widow. The Toxic Spider with a Black Widow submission to put Hayter down. Jamie Hayter in trouble. Thekla. Toe hold knocking her down. I think her face caught the ropes a little bit there. Hayter with a big right hook. Jamie Hayter's got a hold of her here, launching her across the ring into the corner now. Jamie Hayter and forward. Thekla, elbow strike. Thekla. Is she thinking here? Coming in hot. No! Hayter kicking her in the head now. Jamie Hayter swings her around for a second dose of Haterade. For the 1, for the 2, 3. We just crowned a new TBS champion. Jamie Hayter has done it. Jamie Hayter wins the TBS Championship here tonight. Only her second ever singles title in the LS11 universe. What a win for Hayter tonight. Jamie with the win over Thekla. Just like that, the Bullet Club in AEW have even more gold. When the hell are they going to lose some of it? They are taking yet another title hostage here in AEW. Jamie Hayter has done it. She is the new TBS champion. Massive win for her. We've got plenty more coming up here at All Out. All right, coming up next on the show, you've got the outsider stepping in again. We have got the WWE Championship being defended on an AEW show once again. Something you never thought you'd see once, now you're seeing it twice. As here is AEW's Mad King. Here is Eddie Kingston marching down to the ring. Eddie Kingston, an unlikely hero of the people of AEW. He represents the common man. As he looks to send, as he's put it, this Federation stooge packing, trying to send him out of AEW. Because he doesn't want anything to do with this sports entertainment title. He's going to take it so that he can kick Cena and all of his buddies out of this place. People that he claims don't care about AEW the way he does. Here he comes to the ring. The WWE Champion. The Unseen 18. John Cena making his way down to the ring. Last time we saw Cena step into an AEW ring as a competitor was back at All In when he took down Edge. Now tonight, he looks to take down Eddie Kingston. Unseen in an AEW ring, something you never thought you'd see. He steps into the ring once more. Top prize on the line, Cena and Kingston. Let's do this. Eddie Kingston out of the gate, going right after Cena. Eddie Kingston wasted absolutely no time. Cena ducks under him though now, and Cena answering back with some jabs. Eddie Kingston swinging him around now. Forearm strike to Cena. Eddie Kingston into a jumping neck breaker, has him down. Drops the elbow on him now. John Cena's down. Eddie Kingston taking him back up to his feet now, and Eddie. Cena across the ring into the corner now. Eddie Kingston, big kick in the head again, taking him down. Back to his feet. Cena grabs a hold of him and taking out the leg. He's got him back up to his feet now, and John Cena of the ropes here. Cena, in his own words, not here because he has to be, here because he wants to prove himself as the greatest of all time in his own mind, something that people have started calling him in this final run. He said that if he wants to be the greatest, he has to do it in every part of his business and beat anyone that might oppose to that. Eddie Kingston is one of the biggest doubters of John Cena in all of this, as Cena sunset flip on the floor. Grabs a hold of him now, getting him back up to his feet here. John Cena on the ring post. Kingston was able to put Cena through a table on Collision last night. They're in their final confrontation for this matchup. 7. Eddie grabbing Cena by the back now. Eddie Kingston. Cena back into the ring now. Eddie Kingston just slaps him in the face. Walks on the midsection now. Eddie Kingston taking down Cena. Cena countering John Cena into a big clothesline of his own. Now Cena, here we go. Oh, kicked in the head. Eddie Kingston wasting no time, throwing Cena across the ring with that back suplex. Throwing an arm over him now. Eddie Kingston's got him down. 1, 2. Cena putting his foot on the bottom rope. Kingston goes for a kick now. John Cena around Eddie Kingston. Countered. Cena flings him around. Has Kingston up on his shoulders now. Eddie Kingston. Position now. John Cena. Attitude adjustment. And recover for the 1, 2. Kingston kicks out. Elbow. Eddie Kingston out of the way now. Eddie Kingston kicking Cena in the head now. Cena's been busted open. Now John Cena. We go. Hits the ropes. Cena. Shoulder block. Into another one. Gets him up. Swings him around. And taking him down. Now Cena. Here we go again. Hits the ropes for 5. Knuckle. Shuffle. Now John Cena to finish the job here. Cena. Kingston. A second attitude adjustment taking him down. The 1 for the 2. Eddie kicking out. Got him now back to his feet. John Cena with Kingston up on his shoulders. Kingston kicking him in the head though. Down now. Eddie Kingston and John Cena both down. Connecting there, goes for that kick. Cena got a hold of him, kick to the midsection. Eddie's got a hold of him now. Eddie runs Cena into the corner here. Eddie Kingston headbutting him now repeatedly. Now Cena flipping him across the ring. Now wait a minute, John Cena. Hold of Eddie Kingston now, and John Cena. Eddie, go. Cena, popping on his shoulders here. Gonna look for a third AA. No. Kingston chopping him down now. Eddie Kingston. Cena down here, and Eddie Kingston. Hang on a minute. Into the Dragon Sleeper. Can't tell you if I've ever actually seen John Cena tap out in the last 20 years. If anyone's going to do it right now, Eddie Kingston's going to try, though. Think about the spanner Eddie Kingston can throw into the works of SummerSlam in just under 2 weeks. Eddie, and again, with that big back body drop. Cena's down, Eddie's down. Eddie getting the arm right back over him, but the referee's calling a rope break. Kingston taking Cena back up to his feet. Eddie Kingston. Section now, pulls him in. One for him, goes for back body drop. Cena counters. Cena picking him back up to his feet now, and John Cena. For the AA, Eddie Kingston countering now. Eddie Kingston into, whoa, went for the back fist. Hits it that time. He has put Cena down so many times on Dynamite with this as of late. 1, 2. John Cena able to grab the bottom rope. I don't know if he was going to kick out of that. Kingston kicking him in the head again. Cena hitting him with a hip toss there. Down goes Eddie. Cena's got him in the ropes now, and Cena. Here, John Cena turning back the clock a little bit with the springboard stunner. Knocking him back now, and Eddie Kingston kicking him in the head. Both men down again. Cena falling out of the ring. Eddie Kingston. Oh, Eddie Kingston doesn't care about getting disqualified. Official grabbing the chair out of Eddie's hand. Oh, God, no! Not again! Not again! Cena with a low blow. Steals the win. Kingston was beating him 7 ways to Sunday. All over the arena, all over the ring. But then he let his anger get the better of him again. Kingston's anger got the better of him, and Cena was able to capitalize. Hitting the low blow the same way he beat Edge. Cena able to squeak away with the win again. Kingston was putting up a hell of a fight tonight. Cena beat if it hadn't been for that rope break. Then Cena off the low blow, able to put him down. Whoa, wait a minute! Well, there's Samoa Joe! Cena was gloating over Kingston and Samoa Joe! Choking him out! Remember, Joe lost to Josh Alexander earlier in the night, but Samoa Joe ambushing Cena. And Joe taking out his aggression on Cena with a muscle buster on the WWE Champion. All right, it's our next matchup of the night, folks. We are reaching about the halfway point of the show as we have got the AEW Women's World Championship on the line. As here comes the guardian angel of the cult of the White Witch. Here comes Megan Bayne down to the ring. She won the Women's Casino Gauntlet just a few weeks ago at Allin. Now tonight, she's getting her championship match out of it. Saw her take down King Coda just last night on Collision. Now tonight, She gets her shot at the gold once and for all. He's challenged the champion in a one-on-one match once before and ended up coming up short. So, here comes the champion. Representing Bullet Club. He has been the champion since earlier this season at Revolution, and she took down Anna Jay for the gold. Priestley makes her way down to the ring. So let's do this. Women's World title on the line. Can Bea Priestley survive Megan Bayne this time? Let's find out. Here we go. Megan Bayne out of the gate with a big knee strike. It's a similar situation to what we saw earlier tonight with Jamie Hayter, the new TBS champion, and Thekla. You got to try and slow down Megan Bayne. Her extremely built stature, her unique build, her explosive offense, that's what's made her such a dangerous competitor here in LS11 Universe. What's made her such the big game changer for the Cult of the White Witch for all of this. Now goes for another kick. Bayne getting out of the way now. Megan Bayne kicks her in the back, taking her down. And Bayne picking away at her. Forearm strikes now, knocking her back. Forearm again. Pulls her into a big kick there. Bea goes for another kick. Megan Bayne just swatting her away like it's nothing again. Megan Bayne. A double axe handle from Bea Priestley. Now Megan Bayne rolls back to her feet, pops her up, knee strike. Roundhouse kick into the head. Elbow now, and Bea Priestley gets caught for super kick from Megan Bayne. Bayne picking her back up to her feet again here. Megan Bayne, discus forearm. Bea Priestley rolls back through, roundhouse kick, knocking her back, countered. Counter here, Megan Bayne kicking the head there from Priestley. Priestley now, roundhouse kick, takes her down. Picking her back up to her feet here. Kick now. Forearm strike connect, pulls her into, has got her up, Falcon Arrow taking her down. The cover, hooking the leg for the championship. With a one, kick out almost immediately by Megan Bayne though. And Megan Bayne, a knee strike, forearm now, knocking her back, pulls her back in here, and Megan Bayne, her kick there, knocking down Bea Priestley. Megan Bayne getting her back up to her feet now. Midsection, pulls her in, lifts her up into that torture rack position, stretching her out over her shoulders here, trying to force the submission for the gold. You see Bullet Club lose their first championship so far. Every member of Bullet Club AEW has gold as of right now. Jamie Hayter having the TBS title, Bea having the women's title, the Good Brothers having the tag titles, Wardlow having the international title. We'll see him defending here in just a little bit tonight. And, of course, Jay White, the AEW World Champion, we'll be seeing later tonight in the main event. Got Bea Priestley up and down for a Phantom Driver. Cover for the one, for the two. Kick out from Bea Priestley. No kick in the head here. Bea Priestley grabbing a hold of her, getting her back up to her feet now. Over here, Bea Priestley swinging wheel kick now. There, takes her down, goes for a double axe handle. Priestley, another roundhouse kick. Megan Bayne, knee strike though. Big Up there, chops her, pulls her in, lifts her up on her shoulders, and taking her down with another Phantom Driver. The arm now, B. Priestley. Bring her back up to her feet again here, B. Priestley. And now B. Priestley's caught. Megan Bayne into uppercut into the back of the head. Feet again now, B. Priestley. Ring into the corner now. Megan Bayne with a clothesline. Good double axe handle, taking her down. Do another one. And goes for it again now. B. Priestley. There's the roundhouse. Megan Bayne scoops her up on her shoulders. Into... on descent. A cover now. Megan Bayne for the 1, for the 2. Nearly gets it. Bayne, wait a minute, gets caught. B. Priestley catching her for the bullet. Big knee. Almost 3 now into a cover off her own big move. 2, kick out from Megan Bayne. Priestley kicking in the midsection. A kick to the head. And pops her up now, kicks her in the head herself. And we're down now, look at this. B. Priestley with the knee strike. Getting Megan Bayne back to her feet again now, B. Priestley. And countered there, Megan Bayne. In the counter herself now, and Megan Bayne. And B. Priestley kicking her down again and driving the knee into the midsection again. Strike attempt there, B. Priestley. Knee strike puts her in the corner now. Megan Bayne kicks her. Strike's coming in again now, repeatedly from Megan Bayne. Down, Megan Bayne booting her in the face repeatedly again. Hits the ropes and kicks her in the head. Is now Megan Bayne. B. Priestley in, looking for another submission. Stretch her out here. B. Priestley able to get into the ropes, though. Bayne now scooping her back up to her feet here, and Megan Bayne look for Bates' descent here. Has her up on her shoulders. Megan Bayne. B. Priestley trying to get her towards the center of the ring, but B is trying to wiggle off of her shoulders here. And, whoa! B. Priestley able to cause Megan Bayne's legs to give out now. B. Priestley. Knee now, Megan Bayne's caught, rolled through. Megan Bayne stacked up here. B. Priestley, cover. 1, 2, no! Priestley grabs a hold of her. Drives a second forward knee into the jaw. Priestley kicking her in the midsection. And a kick to the head. Kicks her in the back of the head now. B. Priestley is down. Has Megan Bayne down. Bayne countering now. Megan Bayne. Countered there by Priestley. B. Priestley, elbow strike. Connecting. Grabs a hold of her, getting her back up to her feet here. And B. Priestley. Oh, slips out of it again. Strike now. And again. To the midsection. And drives another knee into the midsection here. B. Priestley's just staying on her now. And out the legs of Megan Bayne, causing her to lose her foundation here. Megan Bayne is down now as B. Priestley. And there, B. Priestley's got a hold of her, lifting her up into Falcon Arrow. Her back into a cover now. B. Priestley, cover on Megan Bayne for the 1, 2, no! He's got a hold of her, follows it through into one more knee strike. On Megan Bayne now for the 1, 2, 3. And the champion managing to retain. That is another one for Bullet Club tonight. B. Priestley able to put down Megan Bayne this evening. With the wings of the Guardian Angel. Put the Cult to the White Witch in the rear view mirror for now for Bullet Club. Massive win there for the champ tonight. He is your winner. and still the AEW Women's World Champion. Big win there for her. We've got plenty more coming up. In fact, it's time to crown some new champions. AEW Women's Tag Team titles on the line. Up next. All right, folks, it is time to crown the inaugural AEW Women's Tag Team Champions. As here come the duo of Tay-Jay to the ring. Anna Jay and Ty Mello making their way down tonight. It has been a heck of a tournament getting us this far tonight. We've seen 8 different teams step up, and tonight it all culminates here as only one of them ever get to call themselves the first champions. That's one thing with wrestling, everyone always remembers the first. So, Tay-Jay have made their way down to the ring. And here come their opponents first. Thunder Rosa making her way down to the ring. Rosa looking to win her first championship here in the LS11 universe. We are guaranteed to see someone win their first ever title in this matchup. Ty Mello and Thunder Rosa. Neither one has ever been a champion before, as each of their tag partners have been champions multiple times throughout their careers. Jay is a former AEW Women's World Champion. Thunder Rosa's tag partner tonight is a former TBS Champion and a former SmackDown Tag Team Champion. As here is the timeless one. There is Toni Storm. So, Toni Storm makes her way down to the ring. She got the win over Anna Jay just last night on Collision. Now tonight is where it really matters. You can get a one-on-one win against one of your opponents. That's all fine and good. But tonight is where it's got to count. Tonight is where that first fall determines the first champions. So, further ado, there they are, the AEW Women's Tag Team titles. Up high, will it be Tay-Jay or will it be ThunderStorm? Is Ty Mello and Thunder Rosa starting it out? Here we go. Kick there, Ty Mello coming out of the gate. Thunder Rosa answering back though. Ty Mello taking her down, rolls her through into a cover here. One, kick out immediately from Thunder Rosa. The chop at her now, and Thunder Rosa jabbing away at her here. Thunder Rosa, forearm strike. For Ty Mello able to push back now, and Ty Mello answers back. Ty Mello pulls her in into a leg sweep. Down now, and Ty Mello, tag made. Anna Jay is in. Hey, collides with her now. Ty Mello, or Thunder Rosa rather, gets caught with a neck breaker. Anna Jay picking her back up to her feet now, and Jay has got a hold of her here, throwing her across the ring, back into the corner of Tay-Jay. Tag made, right back to Ty Mello. First big double team of the match now. Here, flipped her up for a double scoop slam, taking her down. Ty goes down, ground and pound connecting. Section there, takes her down, springboard, went for a moonsault. Out of the way now, Thunder Rosa. Bulldog taking down Ty Mello. Rosa now coming up the ropes and leg drop across the back. Hold her now, getting her back up to her feet here. Ty Mello. The corner of ThunderStorm, tag made. Toni Storm is in. ThunderStorm off the ropes for Double elbows. Ropes now. Thunder Rosa. Oh! Leg drop senton combo. Toni Storm finishing it off with a double axe handle into the back. Grabbing a hold of her now. Toni Storm. Forearm connecting. Do another one. It's the ropes. Big drop kick there. Down goes Ty Mello. Back up to her feet now is Toni Storm. Big chop there. Mello springboards in. Forearm strike. Taking down Toni. Back up to her feet now. Toni Storm pulled in and flatliner from Ty Mello. Ty getting her back up to her feet here. Ty Mello. That's Toni Storm pulling her in. Ty Mello. Big knee strike there. Down goes Toni Storm into a cover. Ty Mello might have just put her to sleep there. 1, 2. Kick out from Toni Storm. Rosa trying to make the save as well. Toni Storm. Down. Thunder Rosa knocked off the turnbuckle by Ty Mello. Ty Mello throws Toni Storm into the corner here. Up Tay-Jay. Cut. Big tag there. Anna Jay is in. Punch to the midsection. I'm answering back now. Toni Storm. The corner here. Big hip attack into the corner. Got her down now. Toni Storm. It's the ropes. And big hip attack into the corner again. Grabbing a hold of her now. Toni Storm. Pulls her in. Anna Jay up. Inside cradle suplex into a cover. For the 1. For the 2. No. Taking her back up to her feet now is Toni Storm. And Toni Storm, forearm strike. And away, knocking back to Anna Jay. Throwing her now off the ropes. Glide. Line there, taking her down now. Anna Jay going up to the top rope. Anna Jay gonna look to fly now. Anna Jay goes for an elbow drop. Storm now gets caught. Anna Jay with the STO taking her down. Former AEW Women's Champion rolling over the former SmackDown Women's Champion with a 1, 2, no! Now Anna Jay might be looking for that Queen Slayer submission. Or countered by Toni. Toni Storm looking to beat her the same way she did last night. Storm Zero! The Storm Zero pile driver for the 1, 2, no! Near fall there, but Anna Jay able to kick out. Toni Storm getting her back up to her feet now, throwing some jabs. Headbutts her, knocking her back here. Countered Anna Jay. And back now into it. Anna Jay knocks her back. Big running shoulder block. Tag made. Thunder Rosa's in. Thunder Rosa flies in with a drop kick now. You could write a book about the history between these two within LS11 Universe, going back multiple seasons at this point, is the rivalry between these two. Rosa gets caught and swung around. Anna Jay kicks her in the midsection now. Anna Jay. Dragon Sleeper. And put down Thunder Rosa now. Anna Jay. Locked in. Thunder Rosa's on her knees and in trouble here. To the head. And again. And again. Thunder Rosa kick to the midsection. It's the ropes. Big drop kick into the head. Taking her down. Getting Anna Jay back up to her feet now. Thunder Rosa jabbing away at her. Shoulders now. Thunder Rosa spiking her down the shoulder. Tag made. Ty Mello is in. Ty Mello now. And now takes out the arm. Rosa now. And just a quick glance over at her old rival, Anna Jay. Ty Mello, knee strike though, and Ty Mello there. Another one fires away now on Thunder Rosa. Ty Mello, knee strike into the midsection, and again. Back up into a seated position now. Ty Mello. And down now. Back up to her feet now, and Ty Mello. Thunder Rosa countering. Of the ropes, ducks her. Leapfrogs her. And tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Taking her back up to her feet now. Thunder Rosa moves her up on her shoulders into Death Valley driver into a cover. Saved by Anna Jay. They're getting picked back up to her feet now. Thunder Rosa jabbing away at her here. Thunder Rosa, forearm strike connects. Sending her across the ring now into the corner. Tag made. Toni Storm is in. Now, what a tag team move. Taking down Ty Mello. Tony now with Storm. 0. Thunder Rosa taking down Anna Jay. 1, 2, 3. And we have got our inaugural champions. Just like that. ThunderStorm win the gold. What a win there tonight for ThunderStorm. Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa capturing gold together. And now they will be remembered as the first AEW Women's Tag Team Champions. Massive win there. ThunderStorm are the champions. We've got a few more matches left tonight. Gold on the line in all of them. Let's move on to our next bit of action here tonight at All Out. All right, well, up next, it is a ladder match for the TNT Championship. As here comes the man who just a few weeks ago at All In nearly captured the gold, only to come up short at the end. The Peacock of AEW, Dalton Castle. Dalton Castle strutting his way down to the ring tonight. Former Ring of Honor champion. Looking to win his first title in a couple of years at this point. He can knock off Bobby Lashley tonight and climb that ladder. People love Dalton Castle here in AEW. He's a fan favorite. And the OS 11 Universe being careful not to walk under the ladder there. And the number of the Hurt Syndicate for quite some time as of late. But now, here they come to the ring. As they say, they hurt people. So, here they are. The quartet of Bobby Lashley, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, and Powerhouse Hobbs. The Hurt Syndicate. Making their way down to the ring. Lashley has been TNT champion since quite literally the night he arrived here to AEW. He beat Samoa Joe with the help of Shane McMahon to win the championship. Been the reigning TNT champion ever since. So, Lashley makes his way down to the ring. He's brought his entire crew to back him up tonight. And in a ladder match, that's a very dangerous thing, as that means that Dalton Castle essentially in a 4-on-1 situation the entire time, should the Hurt Business, or the Hurt Syndicate rather, choose to get involved. Here we go. Lashley coming out of the gate now with Dalton Castle. Military press slamming him. And slamming the knee into the head. Dalton Castle goes down. Castle kicking him in the head though. Dalton Castle. At him now, Dalton Castle. Jawbreaker now to Bobby Lashley. Forearm strike taking him down. Dalton Castle. Lashley in now. Dalton Castle throws him across the ring into the corner. There's Lashley now. Dalton Castle down in the ground and pound here. Down here, Dalton Castle getting him back up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. And into a big DDT there. Dalton Castle down. Has Lashley down. Stomping away at him now. Castle challenged Lashley to this tonight. That if the Hurt Syndicate hadn't gotten involved at All In, Dalton Castle had Lashley pinned multiple times. And so he asked for a match where he didn't have to pin Lashley. Lashley couldn't escape that way, and they agreed to a ladder match. Lashley ripping the ladder out of his hands here. Grabs Dalton Castle and Bobby Lashley. Him off the ropes, ducking him into a big shoulder block, taking him down. Lashley grabbing the ladder now. MVP up on the apron. MVP taking the shot now. Bobby Lashley. Head first in the turnbuckle. It was Dalton Castle now, and Bobby Lashley. Wait a minute. Oh, God. Throws him into the ladder. Now Bobby Lashley's going up. Lashley. Top of the ladder here. Dalton Castle. Pushing the ladder over with the big man on it now. Dalton Castle. Lashley now. Dalton Castle's got him. Super kicks him. Lashley landing on the ladder now, and Castle outside there. A diving stomp to Lashley. Out onto the ladder now. Dalton Castle with the ladder in hand. Oh my God! The ladder just connecting with the face of MVP. Castle now with Bobby Lashley into the barricade, taking him down here. Dalton Castle. As the Almighty throws him into that other ladder. Lashley able to turn him around though, and Bobby Lashley with Dalton Castle up. And, oh my God, throwing him into the ring apron. Dalton Castle down now, Bobby Lashley. Castle's got him now. Whoa. Castle sweeps the leg. Powerhouse Hobbs, though. Jab here. Dalton Castle finds himself pinned between all three members of the Hurt Syndicate on the outside. Thrown back into the ring. Castle now grabbing that ladder. Lashley pulls him in, though, and Bobby Lashley dropping him with an elevated STO. Lashley pulling Castle in. He's up, and he's down with the Dominator. Lashley now grabbing that ladder, stacking it up. Dalton Castle's down. Bobby Lashley picking him back up to his feet again here in Dalton Castle. Cornered by Bobby Lashley here, and Bobby Lashley rope here. Bobby Lashley gonna look to fly. Spear! Lashley may have just ended this one just that quick. Diving spear to Dalton Castle. But Castle is not giving up. Castle ain't giving up yet. Oh, but Lashley's got him by the throat. Castle. Dalton Castle's answering back. Dalton Castle. Knocking down Bobby Lashley here. Dalton Castle. He's up on the ladder now. He's got the championship in hand. No! The ladder coming out from under him thanks to Lashley. Lashley stomping away at him here. Bobby Lashley coming off the ropes. Got Castle down now. Bobby Lashley. That cane. Lashley goes for a shot with it. And Castle ducking out of the ring now. Castle giving him the runaround. Ladder out from under the ring here. Oh, but Lashley knocking it out of his hands. Lashley pulling him in now, and Lashley's got him up and putting him in the air for a delayed vertical. Suplex taking him down. Getting him back up to his feet now, Bobby Lashley. Castle throws him across the ring into the barricade, and now Lashley. Lashley pulling out a ladder himself now, Bobby Lashley. Dalton Castle here, and Dalton Castle in the head. Down he goes, Dalton Castle. Bobby Lashley back to his feet here, Bobby Lashley. Announce table, Dalton Castle's got a hold of him here, and Castle got across the back, knocking him down here, Dalton Castle. Answering back though, Bobby Lashley. Oh, God. Onto the ladder with a spine buster. Lashley with a spine buster on the ladder. Hit Castle with it. Lashley now with Dalton Castle. Off the ladder. His feet now, and Bobby Lashley having a hold of him again. Pulling him in. Dalton Castle's up. Bobby Lashley's got him in a powerbomb position. Castle countering. Castle's turn. He bounces Lashley off the ladder. Castle now. Bobby Lashley. Went for a DDT on that ladder. No! Castle was looking for the DDT on the ladder. Countered it though. Bobby Lashley. Now Dalton Castle's got hold of him. Castle. Into that ladder here. Puts him up on top of it. Castle going up to the top. Bobby Lashley out of the way now, and Lashley. Oh! Castle causes him to run right head first into that turnbuckle. Lashley clotheslines him now, and Lashley. On his arms here, Bobby Lashley. Stun guns him. He's dropping the elbow now on Dalton Castle here, and Bobby Lashley. Finish the job. Here we go. Lashley gonna look for Whitmer spear counter. Lashley's got himself in the ropes here. Dalton Castle. Ladder here. Lashley answering back though. Bobby Lashley. Oh, has Castle up. And down with a big suplex there. Bobby Lashley now with Dalton Castle. Lashley now slamming him head first into that ladder again. Lashley now has Dalton Castle repeatedly slamming his head into the ladder. Castle might be out. Oh, what the hell? Dalton Castle. I think only Dalton Castle could pull that one off. Lashley, wait a minute. Bobby Lashley dropping it. Lashley now pulling him in. Picks him in the midsection. Lashley's got him up. And Bobby Lashley through the ladder. Castle sent through the ladder with that. Bobby Lashley. Spear. Lashley. Pulls down the championship. Just like that. Bobby Lashley able to retain yet again tonight. This time, no help needed to put down Dalton Castle. Castle gave it his all, though. He fought hard on this one. Nearly had Lashley beat a few times, but then right here, bang, that spear left Castle laying. Your winner, and still TNT Champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley. Lashley picking up the win. We've only got 2 matches left tonight. international title. All right, folks, it is now a fatal four-way matchup here tonight for the International Championship. As out first, here comes one of the former champions. Here comes the ace with his manager, Aaron Stevens, by his side. I guess he got over his neck injury. That is Aaron Stevens, mind you. That is him. It's a long, funny story of why he is dressed like a giant rooster. Lost a match and he had to wear a chicken suit for a month, so I guess it's not that long of a story. Konosuke Takeshita, the ace of the Aaron Stevens family, the alpha of the Aaron Stevens family, looking to win back his gold that he lost just 4 weeks ago at Allin. So, do this. He's the first man out. Let's bring out the other men challenging tonight. As here comes former world champ in his own right, the Swiss Destroyer, Claudio Castagnoli, making his way to the ring. Former WWE champion, former world heavyweight champion, former intercontinental champion. So, there you go, the second man to make his way to the ring for the match. Next, the man who only held the international title for a few moments. Just last month at All In, he beat Konosuke Takeshita for it. Kyle O'Reilly looks to win back the championship that he barely got a chance to even hold. So, Kyle O'Reilly, the next man to make his way to the ring tonight. And last but not least, the champion. As here he is with Bullet Club's Juice Robinson by his side. The AEW International Champ, Wardlow, marching down to the ring. The War Pig making his way to the ring. Let's do this. It is our international title. It is our second to last matchup of the night. Drink my last drink of water I've got. Let's do this. Konosuke Takeshita, Claudio Castagnoli, Kyle O'Reilly, Wardlow, it counts. We'll say it the once. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. Konosuke and Kyle picking up right where they left off at Allin. Claudio outpowering Wardlow. So taking him down again now, Castagnoli. Wardlow ducking out of the ring. Give him a pep talk here. Out Konosuke Takeshita, rolling Claudio through. Oh, breaking up. It's one fall of the finish in this matchup. It's in every move is gonna matter. Wardlow's trying to take out everyone that moves right now. Claudio with an uppercut, though, staggers it. Kyle going after his conglomeration buddy. As double takedowns. Claudio and Wardlow backing into one another there for a moment. Kyle now drives a knee into Claudio. Wardlow with a clothesline. On Kyle O'Reilly, knee strike. Kicks him in the midsection, sweeps the leg. Sliding the kendo stick into the ring now. Back into the ring himself now, and Kyle O'Reilly kicking away at Konosuke. Claudio is up. Wardlow's got him up. Pressing him overhead. Wardlow drops him. Kyle O'Reilly taking care of Takeshita right now. Those big suplexes rolling through. Wardlow flattening Claudio. Right there now, and Kyle O'Reilly answering back. Now Kyle O'Reilly sweeps the leg of Wardlow. O'Reilly now takes out the leg of Konosuke Takeshita. Wardlow coming in. Kyle O'Reilly's caught him though. O'Reilly over the top rope here. Claudio. Forearm there from Kyle. Aaron Stevens up on the apron there for a moment. Kyle has got a hold of Claudio, stomping him in the back. Away at him now. Kyle O'Reilly knocking down the man that beat him just last month for the gold. Though not even a one count though. Back to his feet. Kyle O'Reilly pulling him into the guillotine. The guillotine choke now. Kyle O'Reilly. Wardlow really just hasn't been able to get his wheels turning in this one. Konosuke with that German suplex. Wardlow taking down Kyle. But really, genuinely, if you look at this match, has gone so far. Wardlow, every time he's starting to get some momentum on his side, everyone's kind of working together to cut him off. Got a hold of Konosuke Takeshita. And driving him with a knee into the back. Throws him across the ring. Castagnoli's got him up now, and Castagnoli, military press. Kyle, pin there. And Stevens up on the apron again. Konosuke looking under the ring. Pulls out a kendo stick. I guess the one in the ring's not good enough for him. Uppercut there from Claudio. Knocking that one out of his hand. I assume someone will go get a third one here in a minute then. Taking down Takeshita. Kyle O'Reilly. Knocked back by Claudio. Claudio Castagnoli now. There from Wardlow. Wardlow clotheslining Claudio. O'Reilly went for him. Swung around now. Wardlow with Kyle up on his shoulders. Wardlow. F10. Now he grabs onto Takeshita. Claudio has sent flying into Aaron Stevens. Wardlow into a cover on Takeshita. Takeshita stays alive. Now Claudio's got a hold of him here. Claudio Castagnoli scooping him up into massive delayed hanging vertical. Taking him down. It's Kyle taking down Takeshita. Kyle O'Reilly, discus forearm to Claudio. Goes out of the ring now. Kyle O'Reilly has him up, chasing the dragon. Down goes Claudio. Konosuke came running in to try and break it up. Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly, wait a minute. Now he's got Wardlow. Now he's got Wardlow. He's got Wardlow in the guillotine. It's saved by Claudio. Kyle could have had the gold one back right there. He's got a hold of Kyle, though. Brainbuster there to O'Reilly. Claudio up on the shoulders of Wardlow. Wardlow power bombs him out of the ring. Claudio goes down. What a clothesline for Kyle O'Reilly. Konosuke Takeshita. Hold of Wardlow, sending him off the ropes. Kyle Takeshita. Kyle O'Reilly. Suplex to Takeshita. Wardlow. Whoa, tried to wipe out Claudio, but he missed. Going up to the top rope now, and Claudio Castagnoli goes for the splash. Countering now, Claudio Castagnoli. Low up on his shoulders now, taking him down. Konosuke Takeshita with Kyle. Powerbomb. Rolls through. Knee strike off the jaw of Kyle. Hits a big clothesline on Claudio. Wardlow making the save. Konosuke Takeshita. Out by Wardlow. Wardlow dumps him. Wardlow and Kyle as well. Wardlow swinging Claudio around, and Wardlow with the Claudio. Into the cover. Will Takeshita get there in time? 2. He does. Now Takeshita. Wardlow off that turnbuckle. I think Juice exposed that one. Kyle now pulling himself back into the ring. All 4 men back into the ring. Big knee strike there. Kyle's got a hold of Konosuke. Staying towards that turnbuckle. There by Takeshita. Takeshita rakes the eyes. Low with a clothesline. Oh, avoids the big clothesline there. Claudio taken down now. Takeshita has him up. They take him down. Countered. Wardlow takes out the leg. Oh, a big uppercut now. Konosuke Takeshita countered. Wardlow. Super kick. O'Reilly's down. Aaron Stevens. Aaron Stevens, whether you realize it or not, dumbass, you might have just cost your guy the match. As Claudio is up and down with the F10. I told you someone was going to bring a third one in. Takeshita now is up. Bomb. Kyle rolls into the ring. Wait a minute, Kyle. Kyle O'Reilly now under Claudio. Konosuke's down, possibly out. Claudio. We go, has Kyle for the neutralizer. Goes for it. Wardlow trying to fly in now. Konosuke Takeshita making the save there now, and Claudio. Takeshita rolling out of the way. Big boot to Kyle O'Reilly. And now Wardlow, after cutting Kyle O'Reilly open. Pulls Takeshita away from him now. Kyle gets absolutely pounced by Wardlow. O'Reilly falling out of the ring now. Wardlow. Konosuke Takeshita. Claudio knocked back. Wardlow pulls him in. Gets him up. Powerbomb to Claudio. No one else is moving. Kyle stirring. 1, 2. Too late for Kyle, though. Wardlow retains. Just like that. Wardlow with the win. Wardlow retains the international title, which means Bullet Club only has one thing left to win tonight, to sweep the night. Wardlow just kept powerbombing everyone in sight. Your winner. And still AEW International Champion, Wardlow. Our main event coming up next. All right, let's do it. Your main event of All Out, set for one fall, is for the AEW World Championship. As it is the final showdown between the Bullet Club leader and the Bullet Club hunter. A final showdown, 4 seasons in the making almost. As here comes John Morrison to the ring. If you don't know the full story, let me take you back to 2022. TNA, then at the time Impact, was entering the LS11 universe. It was set for the main event of the first ever Impact show, Bound for Glory, that it was going to be John Morrison versus Moose for the Impact World Championship. But the night of, Morrison was taken out and found knocked out backstage. We had our suspicions about who did it, and then at the end of the night, it was revealed that it was this man, Jay White, the Bullet Club, that did it. On that night, John Morrison vowed revenge when he returned, vowed to take out the Bullet Club. At every turn, someone would betray him, someone would leave him laying, helping Jay White outrun him again. But now tonight, 4 years later, in AEW, we're right back where we started, but this time, John Morrison could become world champion at last, if he could take down Jay White. So, Switchblade has made his way down to the ring. He's left the entire Bullet Club behind. He says he wants this to be one-on-one. He wants this to be the night he proves that he never needed Bullet Club to take down John Morrison. So, without any further ado, here we go. Lock up. Jay White has a hold of him by the head now. John Morrison. Fight out of it now. John Morrison. Back around now. Morrison's got the arm here. John Morrison. White coming back around now. Jay White's got him from behind. White. Oh, Morrison answering back. Elbow strikes, knocking him back here. John Morrison floats over into DDT on Jay. A cover now. John Morrison. Cover. No. Immediate kick out from White. John Morrison knocks him into the ropes here. John Morrison. There, John Morrison answering back now. Firing away at Jay White. John Morrison pulls him in and uppercut. Nice kick there. Jay White down. Remember, it was just yesterday on Collision. John Morrison pinned Jay White. First time anyone's beaten Jay White since Kenny Omega defeated him for the AEW World title at Double or Nothing almost 2 years ago now. First time he'd been defeated proper since Allin London Season 6 when Darby Allin put him in the coffin. First time he'd been pinned in longer than that. Morrison goes for a springboard moonsault. Jay White out of the way. White jumping neck breaker, taking down John Morrison. Answers back now, and Jay White. John Morrison now, big right hook connects. Clothesline, has him down. And rolls back through. John Morrison arm drag. Down White now, standing shooting star. Into a cover. Jay White now, one, no, kick out from White. Morrison now goes for him. Jay White hits him with a big German suplex. Switchblade grabs onto him before he can get out of the ring now. He's got John Morrison. There is absolutely no love lost between these two. John Morrison's got him up, and Morrison taking him down. John Morrison now getting him back up to his feet here. John Morrison, White off the ropes, collides with him. House gets caught with a clothesline. Jay White, whipping away at him. John Morrison back to his feet now. Jay White kicked in the midsection here. John Morrison, right, kicks him in the midsection, swings around, roundhouse kick. And his shooting star again gets caught though. The corner here, Jay White. A hold of him, throws him across the ring. Corner now, big knee strike there. To the midsection. And back up to his feet now, and Jay White pulling John Morrison in. Jay White up, John Morrison now. Wait a minute. He's out of it now. He's got all of him, and Morrison hits him by dropping him face first into the canvas. Cover one. No. Splash, and even the referee looks shocked by that one. Jay White with a jumping leg lariat. Jay White knocking back John Morrison. John Morrison. There, Jay White. Blink runner. That's going to do it. To wrap it up in record time. 1, 2. No, not even barely a 2. Morrison kicking him in the head now, and John Morrison. His forearm to Jay White. Kicking him back up to his feet now, and John Morrison clotheslines him. Into another one. Morrison now grabs the leg, kicks out the leg of Jay White. Shooting star now taking him down. John Morrison taking him back up to his feet here. John Morrison. The corner now. Swings him around. John Morrison kicking him in the head. Throws now, and Morrison slides through. Jay White down. John Morrison now going up to the top rope here, and Morrison. And now he's thinking 450 elbow drop. The cover now, John Morrison. 1, 2. Jay White kicks out. Shot there from Morrison. Jay White going down again. Jay White answered back now. John Morrison back here, and Jay White throws him across the ring into the corner here. Jay White clotheslines him. And goes down here, and Jay White ahead. Up, taking him down now, Jay White. John Morrison picking him back up to his feet now. John Morrison. The corner now, John Morrison goes for him, countered by Jay. Jay White now running the ropes and punches him in the face. Now Jay White nailing a second Blade Runner. Now Switchblade, if he gets a third, it's going to be game, set, and match. Could be one of the shortest matches in the main event of AEW on a pay-per-view ever. 1, 2, what? John Morrison still in it. Morrison is still alive. Forearm strike to Jay White now, and John Morrison. Hold of him, throwing him across the ring now. John Morrison kicks him in the head. He's got him down. Morrison, Starship Pain. For the 1, 2, kick out from Jay White. Morrison now has got him back up to his feet here, and John Morrison. Countered now, Jay White answering back. Jay White swinging neck breaker. Jay White pulling him in, into the midsection, and again takes him down. Jay White taking him back up to his feet. Jay White driving John Morrison into the canvas. Jay White now putting Morrison. Top rope here. Jay White now pulls him in. Swings him around. Hangs him up in the ropes for neck breaker. White now picking him back up to his feet here. Jay White swings around, taking him down. John Morrison splashing him. Got Jay White down now. Jay White's down. Standing shooting star. And Morrison picking him back up again to his feet here. And John Morrison sweeps out the leg into the swinging leg drop. Down goes Jay White now. John Morrison's got him down now. John Morrison for the 1, for the 2. Kick out. Jay White takes out the leg of John Morrison. And back to his feet. Jay White sidesteps. Midsection. And again. Jay White's got him down. John Morrison kept down again by the switchblade. Jay White going after him again now. Jay White stomped to the midsection. Jay picking him back up to his feet here. Jay White. John Morrison. The corner. Putting him up on the top rope now. John Morrison in trouble. Jay White goes up for superplex. Down goes John Morrison. Down goes Jay White. Jay White throwing the arm over him. That's how much John Morrison's taken out of him in this matchup. 1, 2, kick out from Morrison. See the damage these two are doing to one another in this matchup. Jay White going for a knee strike. Coming in now. John Morrison grabs hold of him. John Morrison kicking the midsection. Swings through. Neck breakers. Got him down. Morrison hits him with another kick. John Morrison with a second. Starship. Pain. Do a cover again on Jay White. 1, 2. Jay White still in it. Now John Morrison springboard. Moonsault taking him down. Taking him back up to his feet now. Morrison for the roundhouse. Jay White clotheslines him. Get there. John Morrison's got him down. John Morrison now. Midsection from Jay White now. And Jay White. In here from Morrison now. John Morrison. Section himself now. Jay White. Up and slams him down. And back up to his feet now. John Morrison. Across the ring into the corner here. Jay White. Into a big punch to the face of John Morrison. Jay White pulls him in. Jay White driving him into the mat. Sando answers back, kicking it in the midsection now. John Morrison, standing shooting star. Jay White's down now. Jay White. House kick now. Kick to the midsection. Strike there. John Morrison, wait a minute. Jay White got dazed. John Morrison answering back. Got him with another roundhouse. Jay White down now. John Morrison. So Jay White, you might be putting yourself in the worst possible position to be against John Morrison in. Morrison, though. Discus clothesline from Jay White. Both men down. Morrison pulling himself into the corner. Jay White. Hesitation drop kick. For another one. John Morrison countering. He's got him down now, and John Morrison's going up. Jomo to the top. John Morrison looking for 450 elbow. And John Morrison has him down, making sure Jay White's going to stay down. John Morrison now into Whisper in the Wind. Now he's got Jay and Morrison turning Jay around into the corner. Going to look for. Oh, he's going to set up another Starship Pain. Jay White with a big knee strike, though. Jay White now picking him back up to his feet for Blade Runner. Jay just throws the arm over him for the 1, 2, 3. I don't think going into this matchup tonight, anyone expected to see John Morrison take Jay White to the limit like that. Just like that. Jay White overcomes the Bullet Club Hunter in their final showdown. Morrison tried his damnedest, but Jay White proves to be his kryptonite. Just like that. Hell of a win there tonight for Jay White over John Morrison. That's going to do it. Thank you all so much for watching AEW All Out. Until next time, everybody, I'll see you all tomorrow for Raw. Probably not going to be early access because I'm going to be driving home today, so I won't really have much time. But it will be out tomorrow nonetheless. We'll get right back where we left off last week. And Xander in that universe. Special thanks to $10 above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best way to support me directly, and joining you get LS11 member Nitro, Let's Play content, early access to Sanctuary videos, and more.